today is the 10th of August, 2025, and here's a rundown of things I've done since my last video. So in my previous video, I made a comment that I was going to start reaching out to more, brands and like artists, to like get more creative jobs. So in between that, I posted a video of an event I attended. That was Luna's concert. I think that was on Saturday. I'll try to upload the exact date of the event, but it was Saturday, the first Saturday in August, yeah. And, I edited the video and I was just very hesitant on posting. You feel me? Cause like, I felt like it was too much, for a vlog. But I've realized that my editing has just really gotten better. Like me editing my videos has actually made them become much better than they were when I started. Because I was watching a vlog I made earlier this year and I was like, bro, what the hell? But yeah, I ended up posting that video and it did really well. It did really well. Even Luna reposted and a few people on his team posted my video and I was like, oh, so people are seeing me. Oh, so people see me. If you're hesitant on posting that video in your drafts, you've put the effort into editing it. It doesn't matter if it looks perfect to you or not. It doesn't matter if it's not what you wanted in the beginning. Your content doesn't have to make sense for you. To you. You feel me? What matters the most is that you're showing up consistently, If you make 1,000 tweets, if you make 100 videos, have it at the back of your mind that inside that 100, the possibility of getting a viral video is like 1%. You get me? So in 100, one viral video is expected. So for you to get to 100, it requires consistency. You have to sit down and take your craft seriously. Okay? You only get better at something if you take it seriously, if you sit down and learn, oh, how do I get better at this? There are people who do this. Most people who knew how to draw, who knew how to paint, the biggest artists, biggest filmmakers, biggest actors even, they probably had songs, artists, they had songs that they wouldn't want to listen to in their lives again. But what did they do? They got better at it. They upskilled. They got better at it. You only get better at something when you continue to try and try and try and try. No matter how many mistakes it looks like to you, just continue to try. And when you try, don't just try and discard them. Document it, learn from your mistakes. That's something that most people don't tend to realize, that yes, you might make your own mistakes, but the purpose of them being called mistakes are for you to learn from them. You feel me? So when you create something, when you create a video, when you edit a vlog, when you create a product, you need constant trials for you to get the perfect demo. You feel me? So just stay consistent. The fact that you've put in the effort and energy to edit that video, it is one of one. There's nobody that's seen that quality of art before. So that video in your drafts, don't think about it. Just look for a random caption. You don't have to think about it too much. Just post it. Even if you're not posting it for the sole purpose of getting traction, post it for the sake of documenting, so you can look back to it or look back at it rather, and you can know where you can make changes, in your craft. Where you have issues, where to upgrade, where to upskill, and everything generally, you feel me? I've been reaching out to brands, sent a few emails. Hopefully I get any of them back soon. Like I get any responses back soon. Today is on a Sunday. I'm filming this video on a Sunday. So hopefully before the end of the week, I get feedbacks from all the brands that I reached out to. And what else? I finally started posting on my business page back. I've been doing that consistently for a while anyways, but like, I'm just doing the things that I used to enjoy doing more. So I'm just leaning into going back into my business, all the energy I put into making other brands look good, because I also do social media management. So all the energy I put into looking other brands look good, I've come to realize that instead of me doing that for other businesses, I should do that for myself too. So I've just typically taken my business as a project that I'm currently managing, and I'm just going to see where that goes for the rest of the year. And yeah, that's basically it. And I feel lighter. I feel a bit more energized. I'm not sulking in bed anymore. I'm getting up, obviously, I'm getting up, doing stuff, do skincare, just take care of yourself sometimes. Sometimes what you need is for you to take care of yourself. You don't have to necessarily, you know, you don't necessarily have to do something grand before it feels like self-care. It's just prioritize yourself a bit more. Leave your worries for what they are. They're going to come back anyways. So just take care of yourself. You can only handle when you're in a better space mentally. Do stuff that make you happy. Do stuff that make you feel like a child again. I feel like our generation, we had to, grow up really fast, that we lost touch of what it meant to still be a child very early. So if there was something that you could do, if it was painting, if it was carpentry, I knew somebody that used to do carpentry for fun, even molding. I don't know if molding is the word, but that thing you do with clay. Yeah. Do stuff with your hands. Leave social media. Like, sometimes what you need is just touch grass. You feel me? So, yeah. Have fun. I'm going to be writing a list of things I want to do before the end of the year that I can do without having to worry or stress, Because at the end of the day, I've realized that it's not as if money is the issue. It's just that the more money you make, the more problems you get, the more debt you're in, the more bills you have to pay. So it's never ending. If you don't do what makes you happy, you're just going to wallow in lack of self purpose. I don't know if that's the word, but yeah. What I've learned particularly is that you don't dip all these things. It doesn't have to be so deep. That's what I'm doing for YouTube right now. I'm not trying to make deep content. I'm just trying to document something I can look back later on and see, okay, this is what I should be doing now. What looks cringe then, this is what I'm doing better. Like, that's what I want to do. I'm not doing anything to please anybody. For now, I'm not looking at how much am I going to be making from YouTube later on. Maybe I do want money from YouTube later on, fine, but like for now, it's just me having something to look back at and to know what to get better at. I don't know if you feel me. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to what the rest of the year has coming for me. Before the end of the year, my birthday is in October. I want to do a shoot because I never actually do shoots. I had a terrible shoot once and I never embarked on that journey again. But yeah, I'm looking to try to do a photo shoot this year. Hopefully it works out because it's a very cute concept and it's very me. Okay, I don't like the idea of just wearing any clothes you get or wear a nice dress and take pictures. I like photo shoots that are very descriptive of the personality that I have. So yeah, that's what I want to do. So I'm currently working on that and I'm applying for more creative roles. You feel me? And hopefully before then, I would really love that as a birthday gift. I want like a very solid, easy job. Something I love doing and I'll enjoy doing. I'm very, very willing to learn. That's the point of all this anyways. I'm just very, very willing to learn. So yeah. That's basically it. This video might be a bit blurry, but you guys are just you're going to stick with me like that, okay? Stick with me. We don't have lights. But yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for always listening to me. And I'm glad to have enough thoughts for you guys to listen to. So I'd really appreciate if you subscribe though, so I can get out of the trenches. Bye bye.